July, the 7th month of the year in the Gregorian calendar, and the height of summer, which provides a rich harvest of colours and sights. Poets of the calibre of Thomas Hardy, H.P. Lovecraft and Wilfred Owen describe and marshal their thoughts for our delight. Among our readers are Richard Mitchley and Ghizela Rowe.
Ode for July the 4th, 1917, by H.P. Lovecraft. As Columbia's brave scions in anger arrayed once defied a proud monarch and built a new nation, 'gainst their brothers of Britain unsheathed the sharp blade that hath ne'er met defeat nor endured desecration. So must we in this hour show our valour and power, and dispel the black perils that over us lower, whilst the sons of Britannia, no longer our foes, will rejoice in our triumphs and strengthen our blows. See the banners of liberty float in the breeze that plays light o'er the regions our fathers defended. Hear the voice of the million resound o'er the leas, as deeds of the past are proclaimed and commended. And in splendour on high, where our flags proudly fly, see the folds we tore down flung again to the sky. For the emblem of England, in kinship unfurled, shall divide with old glory the praise of the world. Buried now are the hatreds of subject and king, and the strife that once sundered an empire hath vanished. With the fame of the Saxon the heavens shall ring, as the vultures of darkness are baffled and banished. And the broad British sea of her enemies free shall in tribute bow gladly Columbia to thee. For the friends of the right in the field side by side form a fabric of freedom no hand can divide.
In This Summer by Daniel Sheehan. In this summer when we meet, all in coy and mute surrender, wind-blown, ruffled charm. Evening shadows cross the fields from far-flung flailing sun and dance around your legs. The golden fading glow bathes with honey light your face, and in your heart my home.
Summer by Alexander Pope. See what delights in sylvan scenes appear. Descending gods have found Elysium here. In woods bright Venus with Adonis strayed, and chaste Diana haunts the forest shade. Come, lovely nymph, and bless the silent hours, when swains from shearing seek their nightly bowers, when weary reapers quit the sultry field, and crowned with corn their thanks to Ceres yield. This harmless grove no lurking viper hides, but in my breast the serpent love abides. Here bees from blossoms sip the rosy dew, but your Alexis knows no sweets but you. O deign to visit our forsaken seats, the mossy fountains and the green retreats. Where'er you walk, cool gales shall fan the glade, trees where you sit shall crowd into a shade. Where'er you tread, the blushing flowers shall rise, and all things flourish where you turn your eyes. Oh, how I long with you to pass my days, invoke the muses and resound your praise. Your praise the birds shall chant in every grove, and winds shall waft it to the powers above. But would you sing and rival Orpheus' strain, the wondrous forest soon should dance again. The moving mountains hear the powerful call, and headlong streams hang listening in their fall. But see, the shepherds shun the noonday heat, the lowing herds to murmuring brooks retreat. To closer shades the panting flocks remove. Ye gods, and is there no relief for love? But soon the sun with milder rays descends to the cool ocean where his journey ends. On me love's fiercer flames for ever prey. By night he scorches as he burns by day. From my diary, July 1914, by Wilfred Owen. Leaves murmuring by myriads in the shimmering trees. Lives wakening with wonder in the Pyrenees. Birds cheerily chirping in the early day. Bards singing of summer scything through the hay. Bees shaking the heavy dews from bloom and frond. Boys bursting the surface of the ebony pond. Flashes of swimmers carving through the sparkling cold. Fleshes gleaming with wetness to the morning gold. A mead bordered about with warbling water brooks. A maid laughing the love laugh with me, proud of looks, the heat throbbing between the upland and the peak, her heart quivering with passion to my pressed cheek. braiding of floating flames across the mountain brow, brooding of stillness and a sighing of the bough, stirs of leaflets in the gloom, soft petal showers, stars expanding with the starred nocturnal flowers. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Sonnet 18, by William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate, rough winds to shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Written in July by Samuel Rogers. Grey, thou hast served, and well, the sacred cause that Hampden Sidney died for. Thou hast stood, scorning the foremost of self, from first to last, among the foremost in that glorious field. From first to last, and ardent as thou art, held on with equal step as best became a lofty mind, loftiest when most assailed. Never, though galled by many a barbed shaft, by many a bitter taunt from friend and foe, swerving or shrinking. Happy in thy youth the dawn of a long summer day, but in thy age still happier. Thine to earn the gratitude of millions yet to be. Thine to conduct through ways how difficult a mighty people in their march sublime from good to better. Great thy recompense, when in their eyes thou readst what thou hast done, and mayst thou long enjoy it, mayst thou long preserve for them what still they claim as theirs, that generous fervour and pure eloquence, thine from thy birth, and nature's noblest gifts, to guard what they have gained.